Murty, it's a pleasure to welcome you.
Thank you.
So I've heard many good things, as you were describing earlier. It's a beautiful big campus, but I'm more interested in learning about the two centers that you have established that we're talking about, and we'll delve into understanding the innovation and entrepreneurship aspect of the IITs.
Sure. So IIT Hyderabad is one of those who is very keen on innovation and entrepreneurship, to the extent that we have a department of entrepreneurship now. We offer an MTech program called Techno Entrepreneurship, where at the end of the 2 years, the student not only has a prototype in hand, but a business model for it. To the extent that our undergraduate students every year, we call for proposals from our students. We call them as build projects. Bold and unique ideas leading to development is the name, where we not only support them through funding, through mentorship. Now, as I just mentioned a few minutes back to you, we have a building called TIP, Technology Innovation Park, 1.5 lakh square foot area, where we provide space to them. We even tell the student that if you think your courses are disturbing you to work on your innovative idea, I give you a semester break with 6 credits. A first semester BTech student can take a semester break at IIT Hyderabad. That is the level to which we are supporting innovation, and that's paying to a lot to us now. In the last 4 or 5 years, if you look at it, we have close to about 150 startups, 1,200 crores of revenue, $150 million almost, and more than 1,000 jobs created.
Are you sure you're still talking about IIT, not MIT or Harvard?
It is IIT, and 15-year-old IIT. Please, we are not talking of a 60-year-old IIT. So these are possible when you focus what your key areas are. These are possible.
I'm very pleased to hear that. I wanted to delve more into this, but let me just come first to understanding the rigor of the IIT, which is no different than any other campus. So let's understand if we are still, as we used to call it, a lot of rote learning. Obviously, there's rote learning to get into IITs, but once you are there, I'm sure the methodologies have evolved over the years. So the focus is very different for very practical applications of what you learn into the, world out there when people step out. So first question is about the methodologies that have evolved in learning, and then the impact of that is to find good jobs, good placements. So I wanted to learn on that aspect.
Sure. So, but one main important thing that we always see is, as you know, the first 5 first generation IITs and the next ones that have come like us, we always ensure that the quality of learning is never compromised. For example, every department, looking at my department, materials engineering department, we get around 200 applications for faculty positions every year. We select 2 of them. The way every 100 students who apply for IIT, 1 is selected, it's almost the same way. So we ensure that the quality is never compromised. And what is more important, particularly at IIT Hyderabad, is we felt that education should be student-centric. We said, let's bring in more flexibility, more freedom. For example, we have a BTech program called BTech in Engineering Sciences. No other IIT has this, where the student who joins can keep doing whatever they want to do. A few mechanical courses, few electrical courses, few computer science courses, finish all the 4 years the way the student wants to grow. So this is very unique, where we think that let us create engineers who decide what they want to do rather than their parents deciding what they should do.
Also wanted to learn from you the placement aspect of it.
Yes. So the placement, we want to see is more and more of the days coming where the students actually not seek jobs but create jobs. Okay, that's one of the focus which is happening. If I look at our students, we have about 600 students that we take. Almost like 20% to 25% of them are now going more into creating jobs. Okay, a second year BTech student comes to me and says, "Sir, yesterday I paid salary to 5 of my employees." So that's the kind of thing happening. And for example, at IIT Hyderabad, we say, if you finish 50% of your total number of BTech credits, and if you want to just go into the world and try whatever you want to do, we give them a diploma, and with that they can go out. And we give them 5 years time if you want to come back and complete the remaining 2 years and then finish the BTech also. So this is the kind of area, things that we are generating, and that's helping a lot.
You're also mentioning that the startups that you're creating within the campus are actually generating revenues, and that's a significant number of.
So that's true. We see more and more of kind of emphasis that students are also putting on this ecosystem that we talk about, like the innovative ecosystem or entrepreneurship ecosystem, to the extent that recently one of a student almost like 150th JE rank joined IIT Hyderabad, and his father calls me and says, Professor Murty, I am putting him at your IIT just because of the innovative ecosystem that you people are creating there, so that my son can play the way he wants to play. For example, a BTech program, out of the 130 credits that we have, we tell every branch, every department that you cannot teach more than 60% of your core branch. So the remaining 40% has to come from outside, including liberal arts, creative arts, free electives, and so on and so forth. That is helping the students to become an overall personality, and that is also helping to improve their breadth of knowledge, which you need it as you go into the market in the future. I mean, this is something that people have seen, that many a times you don't do exactly what you have learned as a BTech student, and you do many more things, and that opportunity to do those many more things is important to be created. And once upon a time, when we were all students, it was all straight-jacketed. Now it's more straight-jacketed, and we are creating such kind of an environment.
I'm very pleasantly surprised with what you're saying. I'm still trying to grasp, is it true? Because all this while we were struggling to see how we can bring humanities into the Indian education system, and you're actually doing it. I would love to come and meet you and look at the students there. It's a wonderful opportunity for us, all of us here, to have you and come and share these beautiful things.
Thank you. For example, at IIT Hyderabad, if a student does not do 10% of liberal arts and creative arts, he or she cannot get the degree from IIT Hyderabad. Okay? So the students do music, dance, painting, and so on and so forth. Personality development, anthropology, philosophy. All these the students have to do. Out of the 130 credits, 10% has to be on that. So we are ensuring that this kind of a overall personality development with your right brain and the left brain going together in a balanced fashion, and that's essential in life.
It is.
Thank you.
Thank you again. Really appreciate it.
Thank you very much.